Happy holidays and season's greetings to everyone out there. If you're new to this channel, my name is Peter. I'm here at the Reboot, my channel. Check out the videos. I've built this big red barn. I've also built this off-grid cabin. In today's video, I'm going to show you a little bit about the insulation package I have for the red barn and some more finishing work I'm doing inside the off-grid cabin. You can see up top there, I've got a solar system on that cabin as well. Check out the link here to learn about how I installed that and a little bit more about the system. Okay, let's get busy and finish off with the remaining trim work that I have to do with the off-grid cabin. Please enjoy the video, like, share, and please hit that subscribe button. Enjoy. Have the insulation delivery coming later today, so here's the before, and let's see what it looks like after all the insulation rolls are in here. That's what 59 rolls of insulation looks like. Just delivered. The bigger rolls are for the ceiling, the smaller rolls are for the walls. And what I'm going to do now is just start to stack it up here at the back of the barn and start working on this in the coming weeks and months. All right, that went a little better than I expected. I did have some concerns being a novice to all this process, to this type of process. Again, building the pole barn, which is essentially a post frame building from scratch as a novice. All of this stuff is learning. So in terms of the insulation package that I've purchased, I had my concerns that this was going to fill up the barn here and I was going to have little space. But again, concerns were for naught. I've got everything standing on end, and then I've piled some of the lighter ones on top of everything. So what do I have here? I've got 39 of these rolls, and these are 6 inches thick, R20. These are 11 feet 6 inches long, 48 inches wide, so 4 feet wide, and 2 of those will go, side by side in these bays here. And that's for the walls. And for the ceiling, these are heavy. This, you see that big one right there? Those are 32 and a half feet long, 32 feet 6 inches long, 48 inches wide, and they go in between the trusses up above there. They're going to be a challenge. I know my friend Michael has expressed interest in wanting to get out here and help me with some of these projects again, so I'm definitely going to be calling Michael. So probably in the coming days, I'm going to probably put some of them up on the walls, on this wall over here as a test fitting to better learn how this is done, to understand how this is done, and obviously develop the skills required to hopefully make the back end of the process a little bit more efficient. So that is a project, or an element of this project, I'm sure I'm looking at a couple months at least, given my 2 to 3 days max and I'm out here at this property. All right, so onwards and upwards, and by this time next year, not only insulated, but hopefully with some heat installed as well. Heat's working. Check out the video above for that. And then you come into this back room here and it's pretty ugly. I had originally planned to do everything in burlap in here, and either a combination of being lazy or I'm just tired of the idea of burlap, I'm not sure. And this room back here is about 5.5 to 6 feet wide, so left to right, and about 9 feet long. So, you know, not very large, and in many homes just the size of a walk-in closet. So the plan right now is to use this product here, left over from some painting at the home in Ottawa, and paint over these walls. I've been told that this product is good for doing priming and you know, does it all. So again, I'm not looking to make this the Taj Mahal in here, so maybe just one coat, maybe two. Other interesting thing, like I mentioned, the heater's on. Warm day outside. Don't know if you can see that, but I've currently got it at 20 degrees inside. Got the furnace going. Direct vent heater, sorry. And so definitely warm enough in here and warm enough outside to do a coat of paint. Giving it a good shake. Now let's get some paint in this tray. I put down some cardboard and I'll just shift that around as I go. Small room, small space does not make it easy for filming, so we'll see what footage I can salvage from this exercise here. I shook it. Yeah, that works. There's the color, an off-white. Isn't everything off-white these days? I've wrapped my tray in this garbage bag. I saw this hack somewhere. I don't know where I saw it, but wherever you are out there on the internet machine, thank you for this idea. You wrap your tray in the bag, do your painting, throw out the bag, and you've still got a good tray. That's the idea. All right, painting is not the most exciting activity. So what I'll do is put you guys on time lapse. Over the dirt, why not? There we go. I've got a coat of paint back here. Light's not the greatest. It's getting dark and windy outside. I don't know if you can see it out there. Anyways, again, this is not the Taj Mahal. We're not looking to make this a high-end 5-star resort back here, but making it a little nicer. So what I'm going to do in the coming days or weeks is just get some trim in here. Not exactly sure what I'm going to use it for back here, but it's another little room in the little cabin here. So, you get to it over there. To make it a little easier today, you saw the snow outside there. See it through the window there. I've brought the air compressor inside the off-grid cabin so I don't have to leave the door cracked open. It is cold out here. Let's start to install this trim work. Trying to make sure I'm hitting the 2x4 to the wall here. Perfect. Two pieces. And if you're new to the channel, all of this wood, and of course that one's too long, all of this wood has come from a pile of 72 to 75 spruce logs that I ordered. Boy, this is probably 2 years ago now. And then I milled up on my Woodland Mills sawmill. So if you want to have a look at some of those videos, click the link above here, and that'll take you to a whole load of videos I did about learning how to saw and mill logs. Anyways, a lot of this trim work is essentially from a lot of the cast-off pieces of lumber that I ended up having left over, and ended up using it to trim out this cabin. Okay, like I said, this one needs to be trimmed down. Mark it here. Okay, you can see where I've got the trim in place along the ground and in some of the seams, the vertical seams and in the corners, but I've run out of trim. So I don't know that I'm going to go around or make the effort to make a new batch of trim out of some of the rough cut leftovers that I have, or I just might go buy some 1x2s or 1x3s at the local hardware store. But this gives you an idea how it looks. And in terms of when I walk in, this is what I'll now see. I'll see this, you know, a nice even paint, the trim, and no longer the pretty crappy looking drywall the way I'd left it. So that project's done, and I'm going to leave it there. And I want to thank everybody for coming around for today's video. And like I said at the start of this video, everyone have a happy and healthy holiday season. Take care and look forward to seeing you again for the next video.